Okay, in this video I'm going to demonstrate changing the frame rate and file format on the Sony HDR-CX405 Handycam Camcorder. Okay, now you can see that menu icon is selected there on the top left hand corner of the screen. You can see it's highlighted, so that's how you know it's selected. So now I'm going to press the navigation button that's on the side of the screen. Remember, now the navigation button is the button that's on the side of the screen. You push the navigation button to make your selections of the icons that are on the screen, and you press the navigation button to enter those menu selections, okay? So now since menu is highlighted, I'm going to press the navigation button now. And now I'm going to push the navigation button down to shooting mode here. Shooting mode is selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Now I'm going to push the navigation button down to movie there. Now I will press the navigation button. And that took us back to our shooting screen. But we're not totally finished yet, so I'm going to click the navigation button now. I'm going to press the navigation button again now because menu selected there. So I'm going to press the navigation button. Now I'm going to push the navigation button towards image quality / size. Okay, we can see the camcorder is already on high quality recording mode. The frame rate is 60i and the file format is AVCHD. So I'm going to stick with that AVCHD file format, but now I'm going to push the navigation button to frame rate. Frame rate selected now, so I'm going to press the navigation button, and now I'm going to push the navigation button towards 60p to select 60p. Now it's selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Now 60p is underlined, so it's totally selected. So now I'm going to push the navigation button down to the next icon. It's highlighted now, it's selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Okay, when shooting movies, this prompt box appears sometimes. Okay, that'll go away on its own, or you could click the X, press the navigation button after selecting the X on the top corner, the top left corner of that prompt box, pardon me. But it went away on its own, as you can see. Now I'm going to push the navigation button down here to 60p. You can see we're under recording mode. I'll push the navigation button down to 60p. Now I'm going to press the navigation button. Okay, because 60p was highlighted, so 60p is underlined now. So now I'm going to push the navigation button down to the OK icon on the bottom right corner. And now I'm going to press the navigation button. Okay. Now you can see our shooting screen is back and we're ready to film in 60p AVCHD. We have other options of file formats as well. I can press the navigation button now because the menu is highlighted. So I'm going to press the navigation button and I'm going to push the navigation button towards image quality / size. Okay, now I'm going to push the navigation button down to file format. Now file format selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button and push the navigation button now down to XAVCS Okay, so I'll push the navigation button now. XAVCS HD is underlined. So now that's great. I can push the navigation button back to OK there. And press that now. Okay. Press the navigation button now. Okay, I just did that. OK is selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Now we can shoot in 30p XAVCS file format. Remember, when shooting in XAVCS file format, you'll have to use a micro SD XD card. Okay? Now, we have another option. I'm going to press the navigation button now because menu selected. They're in the top left corner, so I'll press the navigation button now. And now I'll push the navigation button towards image quality / size again. Image quality / size is now selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button and push the navigation button down to frame rate. It's selected now, so I'm going to press the navigation button, and now I'm going to push the navigation button down to 60p. We can shoot 60p XAVCS format, frame rate, pardon me, 60p frame rate under XAVCS file format. So 60p is selected now, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Now I'm going to push the navigation button down to the next icon there on the bottom right. You can see 60p is fully selected because it's underlined. So now I'm going to push the navigation button now that the next icon is selected. Okay, now I'm going to push the navigation button down to our only option there, 50 megabeeps. You can see this is XAVCS file format, and we're in recording mode here to make this selection. So I'm going to press the navigation button. Now the 50 megabeeps is selected. Now you can see it's totally selected because it's underlined. Now I'm going to push the navigation button down to that OK icon on the bottom right. Pardon me, I'm going to push that down to the OK icon. I'll push the navigation button down to the OK icon there. Select it, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Now we can shoot 60p frame rate under XAVCS file format. Okay, that's cool, but now I'm going to just change it back to 60i AVCHD. So to do that, I'm going to press the navigation button because the menu there on the top left corner is selected. So I'm going to press the navigation button now. Remember, the navigation button is the button that's on the side of the screen that you can push and pull with your finger. You can push it up, push it left, push it down, push it right, whichever, to make your selection. So now I'll push the navigation button towards the image quality / size there. Now it's selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Now I'll push the navigation button down to file format. It's selected now, so now I will press the navigation button. I'll push the navigation button towards AVCHD and press it now because it's selected. Okay. We saw the prompt box there. The X was highlighted, so I pressed the navigation button to close out of that. So now AVCHD is totally selected. You can see it's underlined. Now I'll push the navigation button towards the OK there in the top left corner. OK is highlighted now, so now I'm going to press the navigation button. Okay, now I'm going to press the navigation button again because OK is highlighted. Okay, now we can shoot 60p AVCHD, but I want to change that frame rate back to 60i. Menu selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button now. Push the navigation button towards image quality / size. It's selected now, so I'm going to press the navigation button. And now I'm going to push the navigation button on the frame rate. It's selected now, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Now I'm going to push the navigation button towards 60i. 60i is selected, so I'm going to press the navigation button. Apparently 60i was highlighted, so now that's why I pressed the navigation button. 60i is totally selected now because it's underlined. Now I'm going to push the navigation button down towards the next icon on the bottom right corner there, and it's selected now because it's highlighted, so I will now press the navigation button. Now we have 4 options on the recording mode: highest quality, high quality, standard, and long time. It will take more space on your memory card, but I would recommend the high quality. Stick with the high quality. You can experiment for yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to push the navigation button down to the OK icon there on the bottom right. But first I will select high quality. High quality is highlighted. Now I'm going to press the navigation button. You can see high quality is fully selected because it's underlined. So now I'm going to push the navigation button down to the OK icon on the bottom right there on the screen. And I'm going to press the navigation button now. Okay, and we are now ready to shoot 60i in a frame rate of 60i, pardon me, in the file format of AVCHD. Okay, now when it comes to selecting frame rates and file formats, you'll have to decide this for yourself, for your projects. 60i is good in a lot of the old video editors for sure. 60i is still compatible with a lot of those. I think 60i is pretty good. It's what I tend to shoot in a lot. But 60p is good. But you'll have to make the decision for yourself which frame rate and file format you use. Okay, I thank you all very much for watching. And I thank you very much for your time.